Hello everyone, it's Andrea again. I'm so glad you're joining me today. In this video, I'll show you a beautiful knitting pattern for a scarf in 2-color brioche. It looks amazing and is super easy to knit. When you work with 2 colors, not only will the scarf be cozy, but it will also be a real eye-catcher. The best part is you don't have to think too much when working this pattern, making it perfect for relaxing evenings. Before we get started, let's take a look at the materials. You will need 2 different colors of yarn. I've chosen brown and white. You can pick colors that complement each other or go bold with strong contrasts. Additionally, you'll need the right knitting needles. I'm using size 7 here. You can always find this information in the video description. So grab your knitting needles and some yarn and let's knit together. For the scarf, we'll cast on an even number of stitches. How many you cast on depends on how wide you want your scarf to be. I'm casting on 28 stitches for mine. By the way, I usually start most of my projects with the classic long tail cast on. If you find this too fast, check out my detailed tutorial on the long tail cast on in my other video. I'll link it in the description. The first row. In this row, I'll knit all stitches as knit stitches. The brioche pattern consists of 4 pattern rows, and in all these rows we'll knit only knit stitches. And if you have a free thumb, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love for you to do that. Your support really helps me and my channel. The second row. Now comes the exciting part. We switch to the second color. When I change colors, I like to make a little knot with the new color around the old one, so it doesn't slip. Later, when weaving in ends, I usually undo the knot. I'll knit the edge stitch as a knit stitch. Then I repeat until the last stitch, 1 knit stitch deeper and 1 regular stitch. My last stitch is my edge stitch, and I knit that as well. The third row. In this row I'll knit all stitches as knit stitches again. If you're a beginner or often lose stitches, I recommend using a lifeline every 5 to 10 centimeters. It's simply a contrasting yarn that you thread through all loops. If you lose a stitch or make a mistake, a lifeline is a great help. I'll link that video in the description as well. The fourth row, I switch back to my first color. I knit the edge stitch as knit stitch again. Now I'll offset the pattern. I'll knit one regular knit stitch and then one stitch deeper. And I'll repeat this until the end of the row. The last stitch is knit normally. And that's it for the 4 pattern rows that you'll repeat until your scarf is long enough. I hope you enjoyed knitting this beautiful pattern. Not only will the scarf be a real eye-catcher, but it will also be incredibly soft and pleasant to wear. Perfect for cool days or as a gift for someone you care about. Thanks you for watching. If you liked the video, please share it on social media like Facebook or WhatsApp. Wishing you all the best. Your Andrea.